Welcome. If you would like to just take a seat there. Okay, I'm a little nervous now.
Should I look into the lens?
Let me think a bit.
Okay, so I need to start with this.
Yeah, so if you start with any of these prompts, and then all you need to do is finish the sentence.
That I remain puzzled about.
I remain puzzled about why we're still talking about this stuff after so many years.
What puzzles me is the way in which new alliances and coalitions are being formed, which tend to instrumentalize the framing of rights.
How hard it is to convince people, especially among the middle classes, that gender gap in income, in occupations, and in daily life is a main development problem.
The persistence of gender inequalities despite interventions for almost the last 3 to 4 decades.
So I remain puzzled about how I, as a man, can successfully be a feminist.
I mean, when I got interested in gender issues in the 1980s, I really thought that by now it would be a non-topic. I mean, we'd have moved on to other things, or be all celebrating together the advances that we've made in terms of development and other things.
The main challenge for gender inequality is attitudes, still.
Yeah, the main challenge to gender equality I see as the conservative backlash to women's gains made over the last 30 years.
One challenge really lies in terms of women's access, ownership and control rights to land. I work on rural women and this is what I have in mind.
Only 1/3 of women have access to land, and many women do not have economic autonomy in the region.
I mean, the main gain for gender equality in the last 30 years.
I am an expert by no means, but I think the main gain for gender equality in the past 30 years is the fact that it's even on the agenda.
The main gain for the gender equality in last 10 or 15 years has been acceptance of gender equality as a subject.
We've moved much more from talking about women to talking about gender.
There have been so many great things, and even though problems remain, I think we should perhaps take energy sometimes from the great steps forward there have been. For example, we worry sometimes why more people don't say that I'm a feminist. But I think it's great that many people that don't call themselves feminists, and perhaps many women that won't come forward and say that they're feminists, you try going up to those women and saying, oh, you can't do that because you're a girl, or you can't do this because that's a male-only thing, and see what answers you get from these non-feminists. I think that's a good thing to celebrate.